Welcome to Fort Meade, Florida. This town has a rich history and plenty of charm to offer its visitors. Founded in 1849, Fort Meade was named after the United States Army fort that was built here during the Seminole Wars. Today, the town is home to a number of historic buildings and landmarks, including the old Fort Meade Schoolhouse and the Fort Meade Historical Museum. If you are looking for outdoor activities, Fort Meade has plenty to offer. The nearby Peace River provides opportunities for canoeing, kayaking, and fishing. And there are several parks in the area, including the Peace River Park and the Oak Tree Nature Park, where you can enjoy hiking, picnicking, and birdwatching. Fort Meade also has a vibrant arts and culture scene. The Polk County History Center hosts exhibits and events that showcase the area's rich cultural heritage, while the Ridge Art Association provides opportunities for local artists to showcase their work. And don't forget to sample some of the local cuisine while you're here. Fort Meade is known for its Southern-style cooking, and there are plenty of restaurants in town where you can try dishes like fried chicken, collard greens, and sweet potato pie. So come on in and experience all that Fort Meade has to offer. Fort Meade is a small town located in central Florida, in Polk County. It is situated approximately halfway between Tampa to the west and Orlando to the east. The town covers an area of around 5 square miles and has a population of just over 5,000 people. The town is surrounded by a mix of agricultural land, forests, and wetlands, with the Peace River flowing just to the east of the town. The river and its tributaries provide a habitat for a wide variety of wildlife, including alligators, turtles, and birds. Fort Meade is easily accessible by car, with U.S. Highway 17 passing through the center of town. This highway connects the town to other major cities in the region, including Winter Haven, Lakeland, and Bartow. The nearest airports are Tampa International Airport, which is approximately an hour's drive to the west, and Orlando International Airport, which is about an hour and a half's drive to the east. Overall, Fort Meade's location makes it a convenient and accessible destination for visitors who want to experience small-town charm, outdoor activities, and Southern-style cuisine while still being within reach of major metropolitan areas. US 17 is a major highway that runs from Virginia to Florida, with a significant portion of the road running through the state of Florida. The highway has a rich history in Florida, dating back to the early 1900s when it was first designated as a state road. One of the most interesting periods in US 17's history in Florida is the time when it served as a major transportation route for tourists visiting the state. In the 1920s and 1930s, Florida was becoming an increasingly popular vacation destination, and US 17 was one of the main roads that tourists would take to get to the state's beaches and attractions. During this time, many roadside businesses sprung up along US 17, including motels, restaurants, and souvenir shops. These businesses catered to the needs of tourists and helped to establish Florida as a popular vacation destination. Another important moment in US 17's history in Florida was its role in the state's civil rights movement. In the 1960s, African Americans in Florida and throughout the South were fighting for equal rights and an end to segregation. US 17 was a key route that civil rights activists used to travel throughout the state and organize protests and demonstrations. Today, US 17 remains an important transportation route in Florida, connecting major cities and serving as a vital link between the state's east and west coasts. The road has undergone many improvements and upgrades over the years, including widening and modernization projects that have made it safer and more efficient for drivers. According to data from the Uniform Crime Reporting (UCR) program of the Federal Bureau of Investigation (FBI), the crime rate in Fort Meade has fluctuated over the years. In 2019, the most recent year for which UCR data is available, Fort Meade had a total of 99 reported crimes. Of these crimes, 76 were property crimes, such as theft and burglary, while 23 were violent crimes, including assault and robbery. This gave Fort Meade a crime rate of approximately 21 crimes per 1,000 residents. Here are some of the major industries in Polk County. Agriculture. Polk County is one of the top agricultural counties in Florida and the United States. The county produces a variety of crops, including citrus, strawberries, blueberries, and vegetables. The agriculture industry in Polk County provides jobs for thousands of residents and generates millions of dollars in revenue each year. Manufacturing. Polk County has a strong manufacturing industry that produces a range of products, including aerospace components, medical devices, and building materials. Major manufacturing companies in the county include Coca-Cola, Publix, and Saddle Creek Logistics. Distribution and logistics. Due to its central location in Florida, Polk County is a major hub for distribution and logistics. The county is home to several major logistics companies, including Amazon, Walmart, and FedEx, which provide employment opportunities for thousands of residents. Tourism. Polk County is home to several popular tourist attractions, including Lakeland, Florida Resort, Bartow Gardens, and the historic downtown areas of Lakeland and Winter Haven. The tourism industry in Polk County generates millions of dollars in revenue each year and provides jobs for many local residents. Healthcare. Polk County has a growing healthcare industry that includes several major hospitals and medical centers. The county is home to Lakeland Regional Health, the largest hospital in Polk County, as well as several other healthcare providers. In addition to these industries, Polk County also has a strong education sector, with several colleges and universities, including Florida Southern College, Polk State College, and Southeastern University. Overall, the diversity of industries in Polk County helps to create a strong and resilient local economy. Fort Meade has a humid subtropical climate characterized by hot, humid summers and mild, dry winters. The area experiences an average of 52 inches of rainfall annually, with the wettest months being June through September. Thunderstorms and tropical storms are common during the summer months. During the summer, temperatures in Fort Meade can soar into the 90s Fahrenheit, 30s Celsius, with high humidity levels, making it feel even hotter. In contrast, the winter months are much milder, with temperatures in the 60s to 70s Fahrenheit, 1525 Celsius. Frost is rare in Fort Meade, and snowfall is virtually non-existent. The hurricane season runs from June 1st through November 30th, and Fort Meade is located in a vulnerable area for hurricanes and tropical storms. Residents should take precautions to prepare for the possibility of severe weather during this time, including stocking up on supplies and following local authorities' instructions in the event of an evacuation. Overall, Fort Meade's climate is mild and pleasant, with warm temperatures throughout most of the year. However, residents and visitors should be aware of the potential for severe weather during the summer and hurricane season and take appropriate precautions to stay safe. Like many other areas in Florida, Fort Meade has experienced fluctuations in its housing market over the years. In recent years, the housing market in Fort Meade and the surrounding areas has been relatively stable, with moderate increases in home prices. As of 2021, the median home value in Fort Meade was around $125,000, which is below the national average but higher than the median home value in many other rural areas in Florida. The average price per square foot for homes in Fort Meade was around $100, which is also lower than the national average. The rental market in Fort Meade is also relatively affordable compared to many other areas in Florida. The median monthly rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Fort Meade is around $500, which is significantly lower than the statewide average. Overall, the housing market in Fort Meade is relatively stable and affordable compared to many other areas in Florida. However, it's important to note that the housing market is subject to fluctuations